Hello you guys and welcome to my First Choices playthrough. Today we're going to be playing It Lives in the Woods Chapter 1. So if you came here from the Amino, you'll know that a few days ago I did a poll asking you guys which book I should play between Endless Summer, It Lives in the Woods, and High School Story, and you guys ended up picking this one. So I also made a poll about the love interest, and good news, Andy's the winner! So we're going to be having Andy as our love interest in this book. Unfortunately, I don't have all of his scenes unlocked yet, so I'll be playing other books at the same time as this one so that we can unlock all those scenes.
You realize that
Sorry about that, I had a video going on in the background. Okay, so, what was I saying? Oh, right. So I'll be posting Endless Summer Book 1 and High School Story Book 1 at the same time as this one. Alright, let's get started. Bzzz. What? Still half asleep, you grope around on the shelf until you find your phone. Ugh, who's texting me at 3 in the morning? Hey, are you there? It's Dan. I messed up. I'm so sorry. Dan? It's been a while. Are you okay? What happened? I went back into the woods. I had to be sure. I had to prove to myself that it was all in my head. But it isn't, Lauren. It's all real. He's real. Dan? Are you drunk or something? I heard him whispering, just like when we were kids. Stop it, Dan. We made all that stuff up. Mr. Red was just a dumb kid's game that got out of control. He doesn't exist. He never did. He does. He's here with me now. Wait, where are you? I can hear him in the trees. I hear him whispering. A harsh tap, tap, tap from the window makes you jump, dropping your phone. Ah! A dark shape looms outside the window. Heart hammering in your chest, you fumble for the light switch. Light floods around your room, streaming out the window to reveal... Dan? What are you doing here? Lauren, can I come in? I guess so. Hang on. You move to the window and slide it open enough for Dan to climb inside. You've got some explaining to do, though. First off, how'd you get up to my window? Cause we're definitely on the second floor right now. I climbed. Okay, Spider-Man. You sounded really freaked out in your text. It's nothing, I'm fine. Come on, we need to go get the others. What others? Our friends! Stacy, Lily, Noah, Lucas, Ava, and Andy. I've got something to show you, but we need to bring everyone. Dan, I've barely spoken to any of that group since we were little kids. After what happened to Jane... But they have to come, Lauren. Everyone has to be there. That's the rule. Your phone buzzes again, rattling against the floorboards. Sighing, you pick it up. Dan, I want to help you, but honestly, you're kind of freaking me out right now. We've got our first day of school in like 6 hours. We can talk then, okay? Your phone buzzes again, another notification popping up on your screen. You look down. Are you still there? I think I'm lost. Lauren, my battery's almost dead. Please help me. Wait. We have to go back to the woods, Lauren. The lights in your bedroom flicker as a chill wind sweeps through your open window. Hands trembling, you slowly look up from your phone screen. Dan? A smile spreads across Dan's shadowed face, stretching wider than it should. Lauren? You start to back away, but Dan's hand clamps around your wrist. You try to pull free, but he clings to you with inhuman strength. Hey! Let's find a weapon. Snatching up a heavy ceramic mug, you smash it against Dan's head with all your might, but he barely even flinches. What the? Dan throws you to the floor, pinning your back against the rough boards. We all have to go back. Don't you remember? Get off me! You claw at Dan, and his flesh crumbles beneath your fingernails. Dan leans in, his cold breath stinking of moldy dirt and blood. Everyone plays together, Lauren. That's not terrifying at all. Okay. The creature's hands tighten around your throat. Your vision begins to blur. Shadows seem to writhe and bleed in the dark room. You have no breath left to scream. You simply sink, paralyzed by terror, into a cold, black nothingness. I love this book so much. Like, you guys don't even understand. I still get chills reading that introduction. Chapter 1, Old Friends. Ah! I don't know what that sound was, so ignore that. Ignore that sound. I don't know what that was. You jerk into wakefulness, adrenaline burning in your veins as you thrash against your attacker until you realize that you're alone in your room. The heck? What a messed up dream. Reaching up to feel your neck, you flinch as your fingers brush the fresh bruises there. Nerve lost. What the? Scary or upsetting things will decrease your nerve score. Beware, a low nerve score will make it much harder to keep your cool in dire situations. No way. This can't be happening. You grab your phone to look at the text from last night, only to discover that the battery is dead. Crap. Sighing, you toss your phone into your school bag and turn to your closet. Guess I'd better get ready for school. Need to look good for my first day of senior year. Ooh, that one's cute. Let's go with one I always use. Outside, you cast a nervous glance toward the woods that border the edge of your yard. Mr. Red? Dan couldn't have seen him. That was all just make-believe. As you descend the steps, a friendly voice calls out from the yard next door. Morning, neighbor. Oh, hey, Sid. What's up? Just coming back from our walk. Hey, Hilda, look who it is. A blur of black and white fur crashes out of the bushes, looking around excitedly. I love Hilda. She's such a cutie. Hilda bounds over to you, her bushy tail waving like a flag. Hey, girl. Things that make you feel happy or brave will increase your nerve score. Having a lot of nerve will help you weather the trials ahead. Aroo! Aw, good to see you too, cutie. Hilda flops on her back, wriggling happily as you rub her belly. Your parents around? I didn't see them out and about this morning. Yeah, they're still overseas dealing with my great aunt's estate or whatever. They'll be back in a couple weeks. Heck, that's a long time for a kid to be by themselves, especially in a big house like that. Yeah, well, I can take care of myself. It does get a little scary. The nightly ragers keep me occupied. Nothing like keg stands and strip poker to kick off a new school year, am I right? You know, as someone who's been through college, I feel obligated to tell you that keg stands are a lot less fun than they sound. I mean, unless you like the feeling of cheap beer foam all up in your sinuses. Gross. No thank you. Sid suddenly cocks his head, taking a few steps toward your house and crouching down beside a small pile of loose dirt. I cannot English today. I wonder what this is. Sid picks up something out of the pile and holds it up. A glossy black stone carved with a strange rune. This yours? Weird. The stone is surprisingly heavy in your hand. You move your thumb along the deep crack that runs through the center of the engraved rune. I wonder where this came from. What broke it? Beats me. Looks like a paperweight or something. Brushing away some of the dirt from the stone, you freeze as a familiar smell wafts into your nose. Cold earth and a hint of blood. It smells just like that thing that... You stop yourself, glancing nervously at Sid. Smells like what? Weird. It just kind of smells weird. Sid nods, dusting off his hands. Well, I'll let you get to school. You just let me know if you need anything, alright? My door's always open. Will do. Thanks, Sid. Sid whistles and Hilda jumps up to follow him. Once they're out of sight, you look down at the stone in your hand. If what I saw last night was real, this could be a clue. Better keep it somewhere safe. It takes a few tries for you to open the shed door, its rusted hinges screeching with every shove. Dang, when's the last time someone was in here? Cobwebs tickle your face as you approach the work table, setting the cracked stone down on its dusty surface. You found the cracked totem. The inventory shed will house all the weapons, artifacts, and lore documents that you collect over the course of the story. There are 16 items in total. Some will make you stronger in the trials ahead. Others will provide valuable information, backstory, and clues. I bet I could fit all kinds of stuff in here. Flicking off the light, you step back into the yard, shutting the shed door behind you. A few minutes later, on the asphalt road that runs along the edge of the woods, you hear a car approaching from behind. Stepping to the side, you glance up, locking eyes with the driver of a vintage black Camaro. That guy looks familiar. The car slows to a stop and the driver leans out through the open window. Hey, do I know you from somewhere? I think so. I'd sure like to get to know you better. Okay, I know we said Andy is our love interest, but I think I want my character to be a flirt today. The driver laughs, cocking one eyebrow. I wouldn't say no to that, though it looks like you're on your way somewhere at the moment. He nods at your school bag. Westchester High? Yeah, I'm a senior. Almost free of that bleep, huh? Congrats. Thanks. I'll see you around? Probably will. It's a small town. He steps on the gas and the car starts to pull away. Oh, I never got your... But he's already too far away to hear, disappearing around a bend in the road. Name. Shrugging, you continue your long walk toward school. A thin crowd of students trickles across the front yard of your school, waving and calling out to friends as they converge on the front doors. Squeezing through the loud, crowded hall, you find a familiar girl standing at the locker next to yours. Oh, hey Ava. Sup? Not much. That hasn't always been your locker, has it? I've never seen you using it before. Got reassigned. Ava kicks the locker door shut and shrugs her bag onto her shoulder. Oh look, it's Lily. Following Ava's gaze, you see a nervous girl clutching a textbook to her chest. Hi guys. Hi Lily. It's been a while. How was your summer? It was good. I just got back from doing a coding camp in Portland. One of the other girls invited me to collaborate on a game she's working on. That's awesome. Let me know if you ever need a playtester. Lily glances around furtively, lowering her voice. There's actually something I wanted to talk to you about. Sure, what's up? I got some really weird texts last night. Did you? Lily trails off, looking over your shoulder. You turn to see a pretty girl walking by, chatting with two friends. Oh, goodness. Look, I've been ghosting this guy for like 2 solid weeks, and he just asked me for coffee again. Oh boy, just when you think high school might not be the sucking, necrotic chest wound that you remember. The guy next to Brittany laughs, running one hand through his hair. Yikes, desperate is not a good look. Maybe he's just not scared of ghosts. You should try clowns instead. Clowns are gross. That's not... Joss, do you even know what... Hi, Brittany. The group stops in their tracks, and Brittany turns to give Lily an appraising look. Wow, Lil, great sweater. I didn't know Baby Barn had quadruple XL sections. I just wanted to say hello. And I want a red Ferrari for my birthday, but I'll settle for not having to listen to your whiny voice anymore. Your friends have nerve scores too, and your choices can make a big difference. In final chapters, a character's nerve score will decide if they vanquish their demons or succumb to a terrible fate. I should tell Brittany off, act like Brittany isn't there. You turn your back on Brittany, giving Lily a big smile. Lily, I'm super jealous of your sweater. That fox is freaking adorable. Excuse you, but nobody asked for your... You continue to ignore her, focusing on your conversation with Lily. Lily, you want to take me shopping sometime? I need some sweaters that aren't for my grandma's tacky holiday collection. I'd love to. Lily looks down at the floor, hiding a small smile. Nerve gained. Oh yeah? Well... Shh. Witty comebacks aren't your strong suits, track and field Barbie. Cross country. I know. I used the wrong one to tick you off. Try to keep up. How about you go haunt some other hallway, freak? Ava gives Cody a long, ponderous look, then reaches up to pluck a stray hair from his shoulder. You know, I keep meaning to try out this new curse I found on the internet. If you feel a burning sensation in your eyeballs, that's normal. The heck? Waggling her fingers, Ava stalks away down the hallway. Later, guys. Later. Bye, Ava. Ew, Cody, what's gonna happen to your eyeballs? Chill, Jocelyn. That weirdo just reads too many vampire novels. With any luck, she'll flunk out and go live in a dirty old shack like Pritch the Witch. She is just like Pritch the Witch. We should call her, Ava the Witch. Wow. Good one, Joss. You shake your head, turning to grab a notebook from your locker. Well, lovely as this conversation has been, we should probably go. Goodness. Is that a hickey? Jocelyn reaches up, poking the fresh bruises on the side of your neck. Ow, get off! Yeah, right, like anyone would want to chew on this social reject. For your information, I got it from your mom. Huh? I thought Cody's mom was in Aspen this week. You should watch what you say, Lauren. That mouth of yours tends to get you in trouble. Whatever. Fascinating as this convo is, I really need to get ready for the pep rally. Brittany jerks her head and the others follow. Jocelyn shoulder checks you as she walks by, knocking you hard against a locker. Ow! Hey! See you around, Lauren. Wincing, you rub your shoulder where it slammed against the locker, glaring after the bullies. This school year is already off to a great start, huh? Should we report them to the office, or... Sure, millionth time's the charm, right? Maybe this time they'll actually get in trouble. Lily smiles ruefully as the two of you join the crowd of students shuffling toward the gym. Music blares over the gym speakers and a rush of panic hits as you're jostled by the crowd, your mind flashing back to the night before. Lauren, are you okay? Yeah, just, kinda crowded in here. You see anywhere to sit? Not really. Looks like there are a couple seats up there next to... Oh, never mind, that's Ava's spot. In the top row of bleachers, Ava sits scribbling in a worn sketchbook. As you watch, a couple of freshmen move to sit beside her. The freshmen trip over themselves, scrambling to get away from Ava. She glares after them, then notices you watching her. Ava nods to the empty bench. Is she inviting me to sit by her? I think she is. Maybe I could talk with Ava about what happened last night. She knows about all kinds of supernatural stuff. It'd be nice to tell someone who'd actually believe me. Talking through your troubles or spending time with friends is a great way to boost your nerve. Sit with Ava for a chance to catch up and to learn from her supernatural expertise. And nope, we don't have that scene unlocked, so... I think I'd rather sit somewhere else. Okay, I think there's a spot over there by Mr. Cooper. Doesn't look like there's room for both of us, though. You go ahead. I'll find a spot somewhere. Okay, if you're sure. Oh, and thanks for your help earlier. Anytime. See you later, Lily. You keep moving, finally spotting one empty seat, right next to a familiar figure slouching in the second row. Oh, crap. You quickly turn around, desperately scanning the crowd for another open seat. Any seat but that one, but there aren't any. You consider trying to sneak back out the gym doors until someone shouts at you from a few rows up. Hey, Lauren, sit your stupid bleep down. Unless you want to watch from the garbage can. Hello, you're blocking our view and there's a spot right there. Wincing, you turn back around to see Noah looking right at you. Hey, Noah, do you mind if... Knock yourself out. Noah scoots over and you squeeze in beside him. So, what's been up with you? We haven't really talked since... Yeah, I know. You sit, neither of you saying another word. Down on the floor of the gym, a tall, handsome guy with glasses walks up to a podium. How you doing, Westchester High? The students roar in response. The bleachers rumble and shake as the crowd pounds their feet on the wood. Whoa. When did Lucas get so popular, hot? Let's go with hot. Yeah. Everyone loves the tall guy with cool hair. Lucas waves to the cheering crowd, flashing a smile. Welcome back, everyone. For anyone who doesn't know me already, I'm Lucas Thomas, your student body president. I know everyone's a little salty that summer is over, but trust me, this is going to be one school year you'll never forget. And on that note, let's kick off this pep rally, Westchester Wolf style. As at Lucas's signal, several cheerleaders jump up from the bleachers, bouncing and waving their pom-poms, and I need to go get the charger. Be right back, guys. Okay, phone's charging now. We can get back to the story. You can do better than that. Let's hear it. Looks like Stacy's doing pretty well, too. One by one, the cheerleaders tumble across the gym. Stacy draws thunderous cheers as she pulls off an effortless round-off into a backflip. Whoa, that's incredible! Yay, go team. Beaming, Stacy looks back at the rest of the cheer squad, her smile suddenly fading as she locks eyes with Brittany. Stacy turns and suddenly trips over her own feet, sprawling on her face. Ah! Stacy! You jump to your feet, hurrying to help Stacy up. Are you okay? What happened? Nothing, I'm just a klutz, I guess. You think you're a klutz? You did a freaking backflip. Seriously, if that's what a klutz looks like, then sign me up for klutz lessons. Nerve gained. Thanks, Lauren, you're a sweetheart. I try. Ha 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 ha! Did you see that? She was all like, wham! Ah! Please tell me the school news nerds got that on camera. Blushing, Stacy rejoins the rest of the squad. You sit back down as at the other end of the gym, Brittany steps forward with a smug smile. Check this out. Brittany takes 3 running steps, then flies into a no-handed cartwheel. The crowd roars as she sticks the landing. Ugh. Why do people like her so much? They've gotta know how horrible she is. And she's hot and she can do flips. We can't compete with that. Lucas grins from the podium as the cheerleaders return to their seats. Well, now that the cheer squad is done totally blowing our minds, let's give it up for the Westchester Wolves basketball team. More applause sounds as the group of guys in basketball jerseys forms up in front of the podium. Woo! Yeah, go Wolves! Huh, Andy actually made the team this year. Good for him. Looks like he's been working out. Look at those arms. Dang! You flinch as Cody's voice breaks through the general applause. Watch out, it's a triple threat! Andy's head snaps in the direction of Cody's voice, his face suddenly twisting with anger. Hey, why don't you come down here and... He takes 1 step toward the bleachers, but stops himself as Lucas calls the team captain up to the podium. Thanks, Lucas. What's up, Westchester High? The crowd whoops and stomps in response. We've got our first game coming up in a couple days, so you guys had better be here to watch us crush it. Not gonna lie, we've got a couple rookies on the team this year, but I'm not gonna let that stop. Ben pauses as the gym lights suddenly flicker. Huh? Oh no. Lucas's voice calls out over the speakers, drowning out the nervous chatter of the students. Everyone stay seated. We don't want anyone to fall from the ksh. A burst of static cuts him off and the music stutters, fading in and out. With a loud bang, the gym doors are blown open by a frigid gust of wind. The lights flicker back on, and you nearly jump out of your seat as Noah suddenly grabs your arm. Get out! What are you... Shut up! Do you hear that? Hear what? Shh! And you do hear it. Just barely on the edge of your perception, you hear a sound that snatches all the breath from your body and suddenly leaves you cold. No, not here! You look around, picking out the faces of your former friends. Nerve lost, Andy is barely coping. What the? This can't be. No way. Oh, goodness. Oh, The music sputters and dies as the lights shut off completely, leaving only the voice. A voice that is at once completely alien and horribly familiar. Everyone plays together. Okay, that was the end of chapter 1, you guys. I hope that you had fun listening to this with me, even though I did a horrible job reading through that. And I'll be back for chapter 2 soon. Bye.